Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about three main quotes that stood out to me in Things Fall Apart that had to do with gender roles and male dominance pre-colonialism. So the first quote is, "Do what you were told, woman," Okonkwo thundered and stammered. "When did you become one of the Indici of Umofia?" And so Nwai's mother took Ikamafuna to her hut and asked no more questions. So this quote shows how Okonkwo was authoritative and able to completely control Nwai's mother. She had to follow all of his orders, otherwise she feared the consequences that Okonkwo would bring. For example, we all read in the book about the beatings that occurred between Okonkwo and his wives. So the second quote is, "The man who had contradicted him had no titles. That is why he called him a woman." So this quote is very prominent and shows kind of male dominance because men that didn't have very many titles were kind of at the bottom of the food chain per se. And so comparing a man at the bottom of the food chain to a woman was very insulting to women, saying like they had no chance to be anywhere close to the top. They would just be at the bottom no matter what. So the third quote that I'm going to be talking about is, "No matter how prosperous a man was, if he was unable to rule his woman and his children, and especially his woman, he was not really a man." So this quote shows how women were property because of the quote, "his women." This quote also shows how men were expected to be able to completely control their women as property, as animals per se. So with all of these quotes, we are able to see how pre-colonialism was a horrible time for women. There was such a large gap between the equality in males and females. Males being near the top, controlling, authoritative, women being at the bottom, expected to do the bare minimum, expected to bear children, get married, do what they're told.